Once we created our Netlify account and we hosted the GitHub code, then it's time to deploy inside this Netlify account. But before deploying over here, we have another things we need to do. We need to create one file which is called the configuration file for this Netlify. So I'm going to create a configuration file with this name Netlify inside our code folder. So here I already created this thing. So you can click here this plus icon, and then it will create like this file. And now here we need to add a couple of lines of code. So I'm going to copy this part, and then I'm going to put it inside that file. I'm going to copy this whole code, and then I'm going to paste it over here. And so once I paste it, I can save it. So here you have to modify only this part, remember it. Okay, so here you must need to modify this version. I'm using Hugo version, this one I can show you. I'm going to type the command Hugo version, and it will show us the version. So here it is showing 0.152.2, and here the same version. We just need to type only the numbers, okay, from here to this part, and the remaining part will be the same. There is no change. So once we add this, we need to save it. Now we need to also push this code to GitHub, otherwise it will not work. So I'm going to before actually deploying, I'm also going to check whether it is working properly or not. So I'm going to run the server again, Google server -d, and see here everything is working fine. Now I'm going to open the terminal, and now I'm going to push this code. So let me at first type the command git status. It will show us that something is there. So this file we added, but we didn't put in staging stage or commit or push it. So we need to do this thing. So at first I'm going to type the command add, not add, git add, then dot. So it will add, it will be in staging stage right now. So if we type the command git version, we'll see that, not version, git status, we'll see that it is in staging stage. Now I'm going to commit it, git commit -m, then I'm going to mention like added netlify configuration file, config file. I just added this thing, and I'm going to hit the return key, and very shortly it will be saved. Now we can push this code to remote repository. So we can type the command git push origin main, and then we can hit the return key, and very shortly it will be updated the GitHub repository. So I'm going to jump to this GitHub repo, and I'm going to refresh to check whether it is updated properly or not. And here I see, let me check. So here Netlify Tom also, see here now, that means it updated properly right now. And if we click here, it will give us the details of this thing. Now I'm going to jump to the Netlify account. We need to log in our account, and once we logged in, then we can click here, add a new project, and it will bring this type of menu. From here I'm going to choose import an existing project. I'm going to click here, and very shortly it will open like this. So there is 3 configuration window, like git provider. These are the git provider, and then select repository. We need to select which repository we want to build, and then configure. We need to configure. We already hosted our project inside GitHub, right? Once I click here, it is asking us to verify my identity, like Netlify by Netlify would like permission to verify your Git identity, know which resource you can access, and act as your BF. Okay, and this is the email address, right? Resource on your account, like verify your email address, read like this way. So what we need to do, we need to press this button, authorize Netlify first, and once you click here, it will try to authorize. And here there is a couple of things are there. Install on your personal account hello FewSteps, like this, for this repository, all repository, or only select repository. So I'm going to choose this one, only select repository, this option, and from here we have to choose which one I want to connect. I'm going to click here, and it will show us all the list of the repositories of my account. And here this is the repository I want to link, FewSteps, right? FewSteps, this one. So I'm going to click here, and it will be selected like this, and selected on repository. And here it is showing this is the repository which I selected. And now there is 2 checkboxes there, not checkbox, tick mark, read access and read and write access to check, something like that. Okay, use permission, and then there is a button, it is called install. We just need to click here to start the installation, and here it is asking confirm access by typing the password. So I'm going to log in my GitHub account, so by pressing this email address and password, and then I'm going to press the confirm button. So I'm going to click confirm button, but remember, this is the GitHub username password, right? So here, this is my GitHub account username, and this is the password I typed, and then after that we have to press the confirm button, and if the password is correct and username is correct, then we'll find like this. Okay, so this thing. So I'm going to click here, and now team first is fine. Project name, the project name determines the default URL of your project. If none is provided, a random project name will be generated for you. Okay, so you can name it something like I'm going to name it like few steps. Okay, I just named it like FewSteps, something like that. Okay, so that I can access with this link basically. Now build settings. So this is from branch to deploy main, that is fine, and then build command, this thing, public this, and everything is fine. Okay, now I'm going to press this button, deploy this thing. Once I click here, it will start deploying, and here we see that we'll get this type message, project deploy is in progress, and deploy is from GitHub and created this time. So if you see the time 10:21 p.m. and here it is this. So FewSteps this one and deploys to GitHub. Okay, so here it means green, that means deployment is done probably. And if we scroll down, you will see portion, this thing publish, so it is showing it is also published. And if we click here, it will give us everything, every detail, like initializing complete, building complete, deploying complete, cleanup complete, post processing, everything is complete. Okay, and these are the details of this configuration. We can check the details by clicking here, whatever it is doing. Initializing, then building, it is building, how it is building, everything is there. So see here, the build is similar, like when you run the local, it is almost similar, right? So here is the thing, but sometimes I see some mismatch, like here pages 6. Okay, but if you run here, you will see that pages 9. I don't know how it is different. I saw it many times that it is different, but I have no idea. I didn't check basically, but overall the page is working properly, that is fine. Now let's run it. So I'm going to check whether that is running properly of our site or not. So I'm going to click here, open production deployment, and here you see this is the URL, FewSteps Netlify app. Okay, so now this is the URL, right? It is not local, right? We can double verify, we can check, we can cancel it from here, Control C, so that the server will be stopped. Now if we go to localhost, basically, what is the localhost? Here is the localhost, right? If we click here, nothing will be there, but we use this thing, this is Netlify site, right? And if we refresh, it is coming, right? And that's it. In this way we can easily create a Hugo site and deploy to Netlify.